The nations have scattered. The world has fallen under the sway of false powers, ruled by idols, fractured by pride, divided by tongues. But one path has been preserved. Through the line of Shem, through Eber, a thread of promise has endured. Not because of greatness, not because of strength, but because of grace. Even in a world ruled by rebellious powers, the Elohim placed over the nations were meant to point people back to the Most High. But they didn't. They claimed the worship for themselves. Still, a few remembered. Like Noah before the flood, Abram grew up surrounded by corruption and confusion. But the name of Yahweh was not completely lost. Somewhere in the stories passed down through Shem and Eber, he knew there was one God above all others. And when that voice called, Abram listened. This is the moment when everything narrows. God calls a single man. From a city filled with moon gods and false worship, he calls him out, not just to move, but to leave behind the entire system of his world. His name is Abram. This man, an idolater by heritage, Joshua 24 verse 2, is not chosen because he's already righteous. He's chosen to become a vessel of righteousness, a carrier of promise. God says, I will make of you a great nation. I will bless you. And through you, all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Genesis 12 verse 2 to 3. This isn't just about land. It's not just about bloodlines. This is the reintroduction of Eden's hope, a seed that would crush the serpent, a family that would restore blessing, a kingdom that would not be ruled by violence or empire, but by trust, obedience, and divine faithfulness. Abram doesn't know where he's going. He doesn't know how the promise will unfold, but he believes. That's why this moment matters, because Abram's journey is more than geographic, it's prophetic. He's walking out of Babylon, out of rebellion, out of confusion, out of the dominion of the disinherited nations, and he's walking toward a future not yet seen, where the nations one day will be invited back through the door God is opening through him. This is the first step on a path that leads to covenant, to circumcision, to the birth of a son of promise, to Egypt, to Moses, to the law, to David, to exile, to return, and ultimately to a cross outside Jerusalem, where the seed of Abraham will bless the world. This is not the story of man climbing to God, it's the story of God coming down, to call one man, to create one people, to save all who believe. The setup is complete. Now the covenant begins.